Royal romance. Prince Harry and Chelsy Davy had one last hurrah before Meghan Markle. Prince Harry had one last fling with Chelsy Davy before Meghan Markle arrived on the scene, according to a royal author. Harry dated the Zimbabwe-born beauty on and off for 7 years. They split in 2011 as the pressures of dating a royal became too much for Chelsy. But royal biographer Katie Nicholl claims the pair still had feelings for each other and they secretly met in 2015 to give their relationship another go after Harry had spent the summer in Botswana for rhino conservation work. Writing in Harry, Life, Loss and Love, the royal author said, before he came home that summer, however, there was one last thing Harry had to do. While in Africa he had been back in touch with Chelsy, and they had agreed to a secret rendezvous in Cape Town. Chelsy had been in a relatively serious relationship with jeweler Charles Good, but they had split up, and given that she and Harry were both in the same country, they decided to meet. It was clear they still had deep feelings for one another, and deep down they both hoped that there might be a chance of a reconciliation. When Chelsy and Harry had been together, he had promised her she was the one, and the couple had etched their names into the trunk of a tree that still stands in the grounds of the Davies family home. One of their friends told Miss Nicholl that Harry and Chelsy had one last hurrah. The insider said, they had been speaking a lot that summer, and it was Chelsy who suggested Harry fly to Cape Town. They were both single at the time and figured, why not? They got to spend some time together without anyone knowing. We were all hoping it would work out, and they were too. They really are kindred spirits, but it was a case of same old story. Harry was still a prince, and it wasn't he the life Chels wanted. Miss Nicholl added that Harry returned home and that chapter in his life was finally over. He went on to meet Meghan Markle, now the Duchess of Sussex, less than a year later. At the time, Meghan was based in Toronto, Canada, to film US show Suits. They started a long-distance relationship, never going more than 2 weeks without seeing each other despite living on separate continents. In November 2017, Harry and Meghan announced their engagement and they married last May. Chelsy was invited to the royal wedding, along with another one of Harry's exes, Cressida Bonas. Meghan is now a